Guys, we have something huge to discuss.
Huge.
How big?
Is the NFL scripted?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
No.
Yes.
Listen,
No.
Yes.
huge thank you to
Cut me a
Ben
break.
Skara for giving us and bringing this to our attention.
Hey,
I've
Joe,
looked
can I
into
get a
this.
ska? Thank you, Ben.
Call of
Thank you.
Duty zombie. Skara! All right. I've done some intense research into this in the past 5 minutes, and let me tell
Nice.
you,
Wow.
it's scripted. So you say no.
You're going to have to convince me.
Why do you say no?
I'm not a complete no, but I mean, come on. You kidding me? Scripted.
Let me
you
get
mean
this-
all this past 20 years of watching football of my life has just been a fake, phony lie?
Pretty much.
Let me get into some of
Cut
the,
me a break.
let me get
Come
into some of the
on.
facts.
I went cold hard facts, Logan.
First of all, let's go to the Patriots versus the Falcons Super Bowl.
Oh, of course we start here. Why wouldn't we?
The Falcons were up huge at the half.
Huge.
Okay, we all see the
Okay.
memes. I see them constantly. I get them sent to my inbox
What's
on
the-
Instagram
what-
all the time.
What's the meme?
Sorry.
28-3 or
Shut up.
something like that?
And then Lady Gaga comes out.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, okay. I can't even get down with this
Oh,
Lady
is
Gaga.
that
No,
real
okay,
crap?
no, that's not where it goes. But literally, at the end, you know what happens. Patriots come all the way back because they're such a good dynasty. Tom Brady's such a good player. All this stuff happens, and the Falcons lose.
You
The
don't think
Falcons
that
lose
was due to the
game.
Falcons just
If-
having a poor game plan?
No,
From a
because that
poor
would
coach?
literally be the worst thing ever. That would literally be the worst thing ever.
See that?
Joe, do you have? Oh my gosh.
See that? Apparently James White knee was down.
Oh my gosh.
He wasn't even in the end
More
zone.
controversy. James White wasn't even in the end zone.
Allegedly.
He literally didn't score. No. This is fact.
This pitcher.
We're gonna put this on the screen so you guys can see it as well. But that's just
When was this? In overtime?
Yeah.
Yes.
When James White got the game-winning touchdown.
yes.
You
But
don't
he
think they would've
actually
just scored
didn't.
anyways, though?
It might have. Yeah,
Everybody
probably.
wanted the Patriots to win, so the Patriots won.
Dude,
Roger
nobody wanted
Goodell
the
and Tom
Patriots to
Brady
win.
are in cahoots. Not us. Not the normal people.
Not
the big
us.
wigs. Next.
Whenever I think of the NFL as scripted, I'm thinking people are getting paid off.
Hey, relax. We're easing into it. Next fact.
Fact, okay?
The Los Angeles Rams versus the New Orleans Saints NFC Championship game. The no call.
Hey, we were there.
Hey, that's
We
the
were
website
there.
I was on.
Really?
Yeah.
The no call.
Yeah.
How does that happen? How does that happen without somebody upstairs saying, we want the Rams to win?
Human error.
No.
That's not
Next.
human error, dude. That's ridiculous. if
That's
that wasn't
ridiculous.
called.
This is what the NFL gets for hiring old hags as referees that can barely even see.
There's so
Dude
much.
didn't put his trifocals
There's
on.
so much stuff that you could review that could overturn that stuff.
And then they tried to fix
Well,
it
pass
the next
interference
year
wasn't reviewable at that
And
time.
then what happened? And then it was for
And
1
then
year,
it
and then they
f-
took it
it-
away again.
because it failed.
No, because they don't want
Every
anybody else to
PI
have
was
power.
challenged.
They don't want people to have power. They want to have all the power. Next, the Baltimore Ravens versus the San Francisco 49ers, the Super Bowl, the power outage. What happened there?
The power went out.
No, the power didn't just go out. Dude, are you kidding me?
Boy, it
Are you
did.
kidding me? No, that was just scheme. I don't know if it was the Ravens side or the 49ers side. Ravens were up a little bit. 49ers maybe wanted to slow them down a little bit, do something, or the Ravens might have wanted to keep control. But that was not a power outage. That was
It
rigged.
actually was.
It was a power outage.
Next.
You want to try to back him up here,
But-
Joe, or like?
I'm trying.
Next, hear me out. Now, these are tragedies, so this isn't a joke. I want to be serious about this. But following the tragedies of 9/11, the New England Patriots won Super Bowl that year. They won the Super Bowl that year. Following the devastation of Hurricane Katrina, the New Orleans Saints went to the Super Bowl, won the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And there were some crazy plays in there. There was the
Mhm.
onside kick right before half. It was just crazy. Giving them the win, basically. So we
Well-
think that could be not the onside kick, but Hurricane Katrina.
Do you think that
That
would
could
just
possibly
play
be why
into
they
them
won.
having a ton of momentum to want to fight for their city for the tragedy that had 'em?
Absolutely. Well, maybe.
that happened.
But
Shoot.
maybe. But think about this. Both the Falcons and the Rams played in the Super Bowl the year before they moved into new multi-million-dollar stadiums.
Say it again one time.
The Rams and the Falcons played in the Super Bowl the year before they had multi-billion-dollar stadiums.
Now you
made.
got me interested a little bit.
Exactly. They give the NFL that much money. They put them on kind of like, hey, look at this new stadium. Come see our players. See our new stadium. See all this stuff. Getting multiple millions of dollars into the NFL's revenue. Thus, they reward that team with a Super Bowl appearance. Neither of them won, which is stupid.
So you
That
think,
right there is
so
the
you-
first one that interests
Do you
me.
think the Raiders are going to make it to the Super Bowl?
You're saying the
What's
Raiders.
their record?
Well, they
They
are
have a new
undefeated.
stadium.
No shot.
New injury.
I tell you what, if the Raiders win the Super Bowl this year, the NFL is rigged.
Or if they just make it.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Sure.
These other teams just made it. They didn't
The
win.
Raiders aren't making it. Come on, let's be real. Now, does anybody really think the Raiders are going to make it?
No,
Unless if you
but-
live in Oakland. Like,
Hey,
cut me a break.
Cut
Cut me a
could.
break.
And if they do, you're going to say, hey, the NFL's rigged?
If they win it, sure. They have to win it,
Well,
though.
the Rams and the Falcons didn't win it.
Well, dang. All right. So if they lose it, then sure. Yeah,
Nice.
no.
All right, next hard-hitting fact. You ever heard of Benny Cunningham?
Benny C from the Bengals.
No.
No, he's
Maybe.
from
He's
Texans,
the Bears.
right? I
Bears.
thought he was Texans.
Chicago Bears.
All right. That's Zach Cunningham.
Former NFL player Benny Cunningham admits the NFL is scripted, but cannot go into full detail because of an NDA he signed while with the league. This is his exact tweet. The NFL is scripted, but they make us sign something so we can't go into detail. Tired of holding back. Who wants the full story?
Did he ever release the full story?
No.
Wow. Did he get killed?
Maybe.
Did he
Maybe.
accidentally
know.
drowned in a swimming pool or anything like that?
Maybe.
That'd be cool. Not
Listen,
really.
I don't look into deaths. I just look into why the NFL
That's
is
another
scripted.
one that kind of interests me a little bit.
Exactly.
But
It did,
Dude,
unless he came out and like revealed the full story. Nothing came out of that.
here's the thing.
Well, what
though.
if the NFL was like, yo, what are you doing? Like, look at this, what you signed. We'll end your life, dude. We'll end your whole career. You'll never have another
I feel
anything.
like his career never was really that great to begin with.
You're right.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at all the players that are in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
They don't care about not speaking out against stuff. They'll speak out against anything.
Hey, if you give them enough money, they won't.
You think they get paid extra on the side to not?
Oh, yeah.
You think that these players are down
The high
to
caliber-
take losses
Well,
for free?
Look what you just said. Like, who is Benny Cunningham? A nobody, right? So he comes out and says something like this, and you're like, I don't believe him. If, like, Tom Brady came out and said something like this, or Russell Wilson, one of, like, the higher caliber players, you'd be like, oh, is it?
Yeah, because
So they pay off those players.
if the NFL were rigged for a player like Tom Brady, of course he wouldn't come out because they're making him look amazing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But what about the players that they're just rigged for players to be trash? Like,
Well-
why wouldn't those players come out?
Because you wouldn't believe him.
You wouldn't believe them.
If some third string guy on the
What about,
Saints
like-
came out and was like, "Oh, the NFL scripted," I'd be like, "All right, dude."
What
trying to get your
about
5
Phillip
minutes of
Rivers? Never won a Super Bowl. Wouldn't he be mad?
And maybe he's being paid off. Maybe they're gonna give him down the line. Maybe he'll be in the Hall of Fame down the line. That's why.
Yeah, I mean, he probably will be.
Yeah.
So pretty much, I'm just stuck in thought right now.
Yeah.
Like
Pretty
in a
much.
trance.
At first, I was like, yeah, it's fixed.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't
There's
think...
multiple calls in specific games. There's like, oh, maybe a team's getting all these penalties against them, and this
Yeah.
team's not.
Yeah.
Maybe one thing this is the big thing that it could be rigged, and I think that's with the referees
Well, the
calling
referees
plays.
have it
betting
in
on
on it. I mean, remember
games.
back in 2005 when the Steelers played the Colts in the divisional round? The
Okay.
refs came out and admitted to trying to help the Colts win because Tony Dungy's son died.
I remember you telling me that before.
Yep.
Because remember when Polamalu had that pick and they said it was incomplete?
Mm-hmm. That is the one thing that definitely interests me because technically refs are not allowed to ref games from their hometown or teams that they're
Yeah.
fans of, and the NFL is supposed to do extensive research on all that, like look through all their social medias and this and that.
Yeah.
That definitely happens. We've seen it happen with the NBA,
Yeah,
like you said.
for sure.
I'm sure it happens in the
Yeah.
NFL. That's where it gets interesting.
And
to
I
me.
haven't even said the most hard-hitting fact yet, and that's that the NFL is a money league. And you know what's huge right now? Sports betting.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
The NFL, just whenever they started to introduce sports betting and actually allowed it, they make $4 billion annually.
That's a whole lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
That's a whole lot of money. That's just from sports betting. So why would they not want to kind of, maybe not fix it fully, maybe the players don't even know, but the Roger Goodell or whoever's up top is like, hey, ref, make sure this goes longer. Make sure this is a closer
I mean, you
game.
can only fix so much when it comes to betting. There's so many player props and stuff like that. There's only so much you can fix. When it
But
comes
if you
to
could
that.
hedge it a little bit to help it go your way with the referees
Oh,
because
yeah.
they'll take an extra couple bucks, you know.
Yeah.
For
But the
sure.
thing is, okay, say if Roger Goodell was somebody that was betting on these games, why would he do that whenever he's making like 25 mil a year, or whatever
It's
he's
not
making?
enough.
Is it not enough? He's
there's-
I don't know.
$100,
Rich people are
$200,
greedy,
$300
man. They want more money.
Yeah. And here's the thing. It's not just Roger Goodell either. It's all the owners. It's all the other people that we really don't even see. Like, Roger Goodell isn't the only, like,
But
top
do you really
entity.
think that owners would take losses for their teams to bet on games? Because the more wins they
Oh,
get, the
yeah.
more money that they make.
But yeah, but again, down the line, like, obviously they're older, a lot of them, so they probably are kind of like, oh, I'm set for life. But again, they're all about making money. This is a business.
One thing that I was like to say, maybe Roger Goodell might have better friendships with different owners.
Mm-hmm.
Robert Kraft, maybe. I mean,
Jerry Jones.
he's out there tossing off chicks and whatever.
Yeah.
What's he doing?
This
He's getting
massage
massages and
parlors.
stuff.
Happy ending massages.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus like Deflategate.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of instances where the
Yeah.
Patriots, I mean, there's been
Spygate.
tape
Yeah, with
logs.
Tom Brady and
Exactly.
stuff. And then you do always see Tom Brady just kind of talking to refs on the side. And so we seen it the
Yeah.
other day. He was like smiling at a ref talking to him. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
The whole thing, whenever he went to the Buccaneers, he had, like, illegal practices and nothing came of it. Like,
There
He
was
met
an
with all of them.
instance with Browns or the Bengals a year
The
or two
Bengals,
ago.
it's
They
Spygate.
were that was Spygate.
Mhm.
And then, dude, I just
There was
I don't
something
know.
with the Falcons that they had, like, drones or whatever that were flying above
well, the freaking Eagles
facility.
purposely did plays that they weren't going to call just in case the Patriots
Mhm.
were recording them. In
Oh yeah,
practice.
plus the Colts. Remember the Colts game in the playoffs?
Yep.
They got Oh, that was Deflategate, right? That was
Mhm.
Deflategate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely think things are fixed to a point. Like, I definitely think games have been fixed. I don't think the whole league itself is like constantly fixed, but I do
Yeah, I agree with
believe
that.
that there has been instances where like a certain game or outcome has been fixed.
Mhm.
I would say, obviously, the rules in the NFL are set to take place, but I think
Yeah.
every team does everything they can to push the rules to the limits.
Oh, for
sure.
And see what they can get away with.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, like, our team, the Steelers, could be doing stuff. I'm sure they are doing stuff that's
I mean, you
probably
look
not
at
legal.
Mike Tomlin on that one run where he was standing in
Jacoby
the field.
Jones.
Yeah.
Oh, that was just funny.
He knew what he was doing.
Yeah, if you're a Steelers fan, it's
He
funny.
knew what he was doing.
Yeah, that was just funny.
He's
dude.
not dumb. But yeah.
I don't know, because it's like, yeah, the Saints won the Super Bowl after the hurricane, but then like Houston didn't win anything after their catastrophe.
Yeah.
So it's like,
That's true. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. These are some hard-hitting facts on why the NFL might be scripted. Let us know what you think in the comment section down below. And while you're down there, leave a like, leave a subscribe. Come back. We love talking to you guys just as much as we love talking to ourselves.
also,
We'll see you in the next one.
Jesse James caught that freaking ball.
caught that
He
pass
caught
in-
that ball,
Dude.
which gave the
Oh.
Patriots the #1 seed pretty much.
They would have won the Super Bowl that year. That was rigged.
That
okay?
was
So
rigged.
now you
I
guys
was
are in
at
that
that
was ri-
game.
that one was
Now you're
rigged.
saying
I was
That
at
one was
game.
rigged.
Everybody knew it was a catch.
He caught that ball.
I cried in my dad's arm that night.
I cried
in
for
Heinz
like a
Field.
year. I still cry.
All right.
Screw you, refs.
Before they start crying again, we'll see you in the next
Dude,
one.
it's rigged.
Peace.